Salary Part 5, under that PEX Part 2. This is Practice 3. Mr. Ramanan is an employee of a private company in Chennai. Population exceeds 25 lakhs. He supplies the following information: basic salary, DA, marriage allowance, education allowance, bonus, entertainment allowance, employer and own contribution to RPF, advance salary, fixed medical allowance, actual expenses on medicines. He is provided with rent-free unfurnished house, LIC premium paid by the company, education, tuition fee paid for his three children. Everything was given. First of all, we have to follow our standard procedure while computing taxable salary. First, we have to record the basic part, like basic salary, bonus, commission, arrears, advance. Next is all the allowances part. Next part is PEX part, and final part is RPF part, employer contribution, interest rated thereon. So in the standard procedure only we have to apply while computing taxable salary of all employees. It will be more useful for us. Now in this problem, basic salary 25,000, so it was fully taxable. Next one, DA 50% of salary, of which 50% of DA enters into pay for service benefits. So 25,000 full month salary, 50%, so 12,500. Out of 12,500, 50% of is enters. That means 6,250 will be treated as a DNS pay, and balance 6,250 will be treated as a DNS allowance. Next, marriage allowance fully taxable 9,600. Next, education allowance 90 per month per child, rupees 270 per month. That means this employee has three children. That's what 90 per month, he received 270. But while claiming exemption under section 1014 for children education allowance, we have to apply exemption only for two children only. So actual allowance, actual children education allowance was 3,240, less exemption under section 1014, 90 into 2 child into 12, 2,160, balance was taxable. Next, bonus rupees 30,000, fully taxable. Next, entertainment allowance 1,200 per month, also fully taxable. Next, employer and own contribution to RPF, actually it is a pills part, fourth part. While computing answer we have to record it in the last final stage, so we'll see later. Advance salary, 2 months salary. While computing advance salary we have to account only basic pay and DNS pay. 25,000 plus 6,250 into 2 months, so 62,500 only taxable. Next one, fixed medical allowance only 300 per month, it was fully taxable. Next one, actual expense on medicine. This item will not be accounted in salary. This information will be ignored. It is a confusing point. Actual medical expenses, ignore this one. Next one, he is provided with rent-free unfurnished house owned by the company. So rent-free accommodation problem, this one. While recording this one, we have to check it up whether any allowances part given after this information, LIC premium, education allowance, no any allowances given after this adjustment. So now we can record this rent-free accommodation. Step 1, we have to refer the city. What city? Chennai. So population exceeds 25 lakhs. Based on that, step 2, salary means basic salary, DNS payment. DNS allowance will not be accounted, that should be excluded. Marriage allowance 9,600, children education allowance, the taxable portion 1,080, bonus rupees 30,000, entertainment allowance 14,400, fixed medical allowance 3,600 will be accounted. Here the DNS allowance and advance salary will not be added. Salary for the purpose of rent-free accommodation. So the salary will be 4,33,680. On that, the population size is about 25 lakhs. So 15% of salary was taxable in this amount, 65,052. Next, fourth part, employer contribution to RPF. 16% of salary. Here salary means basic plus DP. So 3 lakh plus 75,000, 375 into 16%. In that we can claim exemption up to 12%. So balance only taxable. Next one, LIC premium paid by the company, rupees 20,000. LIC premium paid by company. This amount was fully taxable in the hands of employee as a monetary PEX benefit, and this amount also qualified for 80C. 80C. Okay. Next, education tuition fee paid for three children, rupees 30,000 per annum each. So children education tuition fee, only two children's tuition fee only eligible for deduction under section 80C. So 30,000 into 2, 60,000. Oh, okay. So after that, we have to compute the gross salary, 6,71,232. In this, we can deduct standard deduction under section 16(1), 50,000. So balance amount will be taxable salary. Here we have also to furnish the qualifying amount for deduction under section 80C. In this, only three amount is: number one, own contribution to RPF 16%; number two, LIC premium; number three, children tuition fee only for two children's. So total 1,40,000 or ceiling 1,50,000, whichever is least, rupees 1,40,000 is qualifying amount for 80C. So in the same pattern, please, the listeners can practice this exercise 3 and check the answers properly. Now let me see practice 4. Mr. Varun is a private sector employee in Nagpur. Population size is 15 lakhs. The size of the population 15 lakhs. It is a second category. While studying the problem, we have to keep in mind the place of employment and population size of the place. Its particulars of income for the assessment year are basic pay, DA 12,000 per month, of which 40% enters. That means 40% only be treated as a DNS payment. See, basic pay 40,000 into 12, 4,80,000 in the answer. DA, DP 40%, that means 57,600. Balance amount be accorded as a DNS allowance. Next, bonus rupees 15,000 fully taxable. Next, commission on sales rupees 20,000 fully taxable. Next, project allowance 5,000 per month fully taxable. Next, fair rental value of free house provided by the employer. Value of furniture provided. Here the value of furniture, this is called furnished accommodation. So we have to add 10% of the furnitures along with the taxable rent-free accommodation value. Next one is professional tax paid by the company. It is a monetary benefit. It was also fully taxable in the hands of employee, and this amount also qualified for deduction under section 16(3). While studying the problem itself, we have to keep in mind the provisions of the salary. Next, amount received from URPF, unrecognized provident fund. Please remember, any amount from unrecognized provident fund, employer contribution only fully taxable, but employee contribution was not taxable. So here, amount received from URPF, formal employer contribution. So employer contribution only, 75,000 fully taxable in the hands of employee. Let me see the answer. Basic pay 40,000 into 12. DA, it was split into DP and DA. Bonus 15,000. Commission on sales 20,000. Project allowance 60,000. Now next, rent-free accommodation. What city? Nagpur. Population 15 lakhs. Salary means basic 4,80,000 plus DNS pay 57,600. DA, which is excluded. Bonus 15,000 plus commission on sales 20,000 plus project allowance 60,000. Total is 6,32,600. In that we have to apply only 10% because the size of the population is between 10 lakhs to 25 lakhs. So 10% of the salary only taxable in the hands of the employee. Along with that, we have to add cost of furnishings. The actual cost of furniture is 50,000. In that, we have to add only 5,000. So totally 68,250 will be the taxable rent-free accommodation. Next, the professional tax paid by employer, fully taxable in the hands of employee. And the URPF receipts, employer contribution 75,000 fully taxable. So the gross salary will be 8,70,260. Under that, we can deduct standard deduction under section 16(1), 50,000, and we can also claim professional tax under section 16(3), because here professional tax paid by company 8,000. This amount was fully taxable in the hands of employee and also qualified for 16(3). So totally 58,000 we can deduct from the gross salary. So the taxable salary will be 8,12,260. In this problem, qualifying amount for deduction as 80C is nil. Any amount received from URPF, employer contribution, the interest they are fully taxable. It's a note. In the same pattern, the listeners can practice exercise 4 and check it up the answers for the easy references. Okay, bye. We'll see in the next video as comprehensive salary problems. Okay, bye.